Are we live? We're live. Hello, folks. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. It's Tuesday. Same bat time, same bat channel. It's 5 o'clock. It's time for Russell Hartley Show. Lately, I've been seeing videos of people, women, taking photos, asking for money from their husband. And then having to send them a picture. Now, I know it's meant to be cute. You're like, okay, hey, can I have $20? And then they go, yeah, that's good. And send it to them. It's like, hee. You see. And I know it's meant to be cute. I know it's meant to be funny. And it is funny. It's like a funny little thing. But financial abuse is real. Just say it. I talk about this provider stuff. And having money for yourself, ma'am, is essential for your own peace of mind. All right. Just as a point, I just need to say, you always have to have some money squirreled away under your mattress, in a lockbox somewhere, in a bank, I don't know. Somewhere, somehow, you need to have money squirreled away for you, ma'am. All right? Such that if things go wrong, for whatever reason, you, ma'am, are not left high and dry. Now, I know y'all making these little videos saying, hey, can I borrow $20? And can I have $20 and then send them a cute little naughty photo? All right. I know you're trying to be funny, but if you don't have something packed away for yourself, ma'am, you may one day regret that. All right. I was raised by a single mama. Things go down. All right. Marriages or whatever, God forbid, end. All right. And if you have to date a man who's a provider, but you have to ask for money for your own personal things. You have to walk around scared, worried about having to ask for money for your own things to live. That's not what I mean by providing. All right? You shouldn't be walking around feeling bad and scared in your own house trying to get $20 for a Blizzard Frosty. I don't know what those things are called. I don't eat junk food too much. But you know what I'm saying. All right? So, if you're having to ask for money in your own house, all right, that's not providing. Okay? Do you get what I'm saying? You have to make a case every time you want something new. A big purchase, you know what? Fine. I get that. Y'all want a Birkin or something. Okay, let's have a discussion. Fine. I get that. Depends on the kind of flow y'all dating. But y'all want a McFlurry. That's it. Y'all want a McFlurry and you got to ask for $20. That's not providing. All right? You should be able to get you a McFlurry without asking. Or at least have to ask your trainer. I don't know. Not your husband. Get you a McFlurry, girl. So, financial abuse is real, folks. Don't be walking around scared and here's the thing. If you're dating I said this last time, but I'm saying it again. If you're dating a man that is successful, but he's secretly Scrooge McDuck, stingy as all get out, he might as well not be providing anything. You're better off on your own, fending for yourself. All right? Because you're not going to get one red cent. He'll be swimming around solid gold coins like it's liquid, blowing gold coins out of his mouth, swimming around in his vault, and he ain't giving you one red cent. All right? That's what stingy gets you. Do you want to date Scrooge McDuck? Okay? So, if y'all have to ask for $20, that's a red flag. Okay? You need to run for the hills. There's somebody that will afford you a McFlurry. You don't even have to ask. I'm serious. Y'all better always have either your own money or a way to make your own money quickly. All right? Don't be left high and dry. Sometimes you want to just say some shit, you know? Sometimes you think to yourself, I better not say that because I don't have my own money. And you'll have a lot more confidence in your chest if you got a little money squirreled away. All right? If you got money in a lockbox somewhere that only you have access to, you'll say it with a lot more confidence. You know what I mean? You'll tell him he has a beer gut. What's he going to do now? You got money. You see what I mean? You better have some for yourself. Always have money for yourself, folks. I think my YouTube froze. Hang on, I'll restart it. Always have money for yourself, folks. All right? Because if you don't, you may regret it. That's all I'm saying. My YouTube crashed. Hold up. They get upset if it goes down, so let me just put that back on. Sometimes they go down. I'm serious though. I was raised by a single mama. Okay? I was raised by a single mama. Hang on. I was raised by a single mama. And she was sometimes in a tough spot with some guy, whatever. If you don't have any money in the bank, it's a problem. All right? Financial abuse is real. All right. Answering questions. Here we go. Advice on bankruptcy. I don't know anything about that. Ask your financial advisor or your accountant, Megan. Why are you coming here? Hello, folks. Yeah, I've heard that. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Went out on Sunday. Didn't text or call until this evening. Ignore them. It's Tuesday. Right? They say wait 2 days. Hang on a second. Hang on, guys. Let me see who's calling me so much. Who wants my damn attention so much? Hang on. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, I know. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. You guys, am I back now? Okay. Let's see here. Making a dating profile for his dad and send it to his mom if he acts up. What? He blocked me. Okay, I don't know. Y'all, English, my God. Long-term relationship that the partner isn't growing financially. Long-term relationship that the partner isn't growing financially, they won't pay their debt off. Fiscal responsibility is what's attractive, folks. All right? If a guy won't pay his own debt off, what does that mean for your future? You're going to be mired in his debt? What are you talking about? Advice for Macy, a woman, is asking advice for boys when they're in school and shy. I don't know. Put yourself where... Are you a man asking for... I don't know what you've been asking me. Hello, everyone. Oh, hello. Do you have advice about dating older men? What if he's not comfortable because of his daughter? And why wouldn't he be comfortable because of his daughter? I don't know what you're talking about. He borrows from cash loan places. Oh my God. That's immediately. He borrows money from cash advance places. That doesn't bode well for their financial stability. What? He borrows from cash loan places to pay off other car loan places. Oh, my poor sweet summer child. You need to run for the hills. What are you talking about? He's taking high interest loans to pay off other loans. What do you mean? You need to leave that man where you found him. Get you another one. He doesn't celebrate my birthday with me ever. Well, get you a man who will. Date you another one. Your second boyfriend will. All right? Show your first boyfriend what your second boyfriend got you. At least somebody appreciates me around here. Check out my new necklace. Now what? What, are you going to get mad? Let's see here. My man has been with me for 10 months, and he says he can't rush an engagement, and he is still learning me. Well, y'all been together for 10 months. You're rushing him for an engagement. If he hasn't proposed to you after 2 weeks, he's not into you. I don't want it. I need your undying confession for your love on top of a mountain. It's been 2 weeks. Let's get this show on the road. What else do you need to know? You've already seen a little ankle. That's all you need. Maybe he's just not that into you. Maybe you should keep your options open. It's been 10 months and y'all aren't popping out your first kid by now. This is crazy. You need to get back out there. Find you a man ready to commit. Oh, man. Let's see here. True that. Hang on. Do you have any children? No. How much is an age gap? How much of an age gap is too much? The older they get, the less work it is for you. Don't you see that? They'll parade you around. Y'all get your early bird specials. And y'all be in bed by 7. You know what I mean? You'll be so well rested. All right? You can get they won't even mind you put on you look like a mummy at night, put with your skin care and your head wraps and your chin guards and your retainer. They won't even care. They'll just be happy you're there. They'll just be happy to be here. You see what I mean? You'll be so well rested. You'll get up when the sun comes up. You'll have dinner at Shoney's, 5:30 early bird. And you go home and do your skincare and bed it promptly at 7:30. All right? Some of y'all sleepy girls, you need an older man. Plus, they might leave you something. Plus, also, the older they get, you have to deal with things like cognitive decline. And you can gaslight them to hell. You can gaslight them to hell. They'll never remember anything they said to you. You can trick them. They start bringing some stuff up. You can just gaslight them and say they didn't say that. They won't even know the difference. You see what I mean? It's easier. You'll win every fight. So, the older they get, the more they might leave you. Family's going to hate you, but you might walk away with something. You know what I mean? So, how old can you go? It should be the question you're asking yourself. All right? 77 to be precise. That's a good age to shoot for. You'll be so rested. I don't care about money at all. Maybe you don't, ma'am. But the world around you certainly does. You ever try to call up your kid's private school and say, I don't care about money? And they're going to be like, well, you don't have to care at all, but it's $35,000 a year for us. So, and it keeps on getting steeper and steeper and steeper. All right? That's how expensive college is. And now private high schools are $12K a year or something like that. Hell, there's even private middle schools now, $8K a year. You don't care, but the whole world cares. Pampers ain't cheap. A wet nurse isn't cheap. You know my nipples are sore. It's expensive. All right? You got to keep this place clean. That ain't cheap. You see what I'm saying? The whole world cares about money a lot. Whether you care at all, doesn't matter. All right? The rest of it will. Kids are expensive. Soccer lessons expensive. A minivan's expensive. A good one is expensive. All right? It's all so expensive. My God. So everyone else cares. You ought to care too. And if you're dating a man that can't make ends meet because you don't care about money, you're going to hate that man. The fuck? You're going to be looking like Raggedy Ann everywhere you go because you don't care about money. All right? And meanwhile, your friends that do care about money are going to be looking glossy and have skin like glass because they can afford Korean skincare and you can't. All right? So maybe you should start caring about money. Don't you want your nails done? Miss Chip nails all the time? So, something to consider. The whole world cares. Oh, they care. Everyone else cares a lot. And it's hard to respect a man that can't afford shit. Don't you see what I'm saying? Don't you get it? You don't even have to have friends to compare your life to. You can just look around your own settings and be like, damn, I should have married for money. The fuck am I doing? Where did I go wrong? The whole world's going to care. All right? So, you might not care today, but you'll care tomorrow. Your kids will care. Oh, man. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it helps. Yeah. Listen, folks. You can buy a lot of things that make you happy with money, all right? And you're going to be real unhappy with a man who can't buy you anything. What's he going to give you? Emotional support? Ha! Yeah, right. Where? Good luck with that. You don't have the facilities. All right? Good luck. You're going to be unhappy with a man who can't afford to buy a jet ski or whatever. All right? Just basic needs first, but at least jet ski, it's hard to be sad on a jet ski. It really is. So, get you a man that can afford one, and you'll be happier. All right? If you date a man that can't afford one, you'll be sad. All right? Ms. Dusty Nails and no jet ski. Okay? Let's see here. Okay, hang on. Just wait. Too many married men to pretending to be single. You got to look for those tan marks. If he's got tan lines on his fingers right here, or wait, what? I don't know what country you're in, but wherever there's a ring supposed to be, if he's got a tan line there, that's a dead giveaway. You got to notice that stuff. Men aren't putting on sunblock on their hands. They don't know any better. They're stupid. So you'll be able to spot where a ring used to sit. All right. If he's leaving his house, taking his ring off, telling his wife when she asks him why that he doesn't have a ring on in any of his stories, in his story posts, and he tells her that makes my hands itch. It's uncomfortable. My hands sweat. My fingers are sweaty. Shut up. Just look for tan lines where a ring used to sit. All right? Dead giveaway. All right? If they always have to go home at the end of the night, 8 o'clock, they got to run home, like they're Cinderella, they got a family at home. All right? That's a dead giveaway too. If y'all going to dinner at 6:30, 7 o'clock, he's got to run home by 9. He's got a wife and kids. That's it. All right? He's running out of there. The clock strikes 9. He's running home, telling some woman at home he's working late. Tell Cinderella you don't have time for that. All right? You need availability and commitment. All right? You keep your whole ass family to yourself. I want no part of that. Because you think he's going to leave his family for you, the mistress? He ain't. That man is never going to leave his wife for you. I promise you that. No matter what he tells you. And he'll lie to you. I promise you. He'll lie to you so much. He ain't never going to leave that woman. So, do with that information what you will. All right? Oh, man. Hello, folks. Are you still in LA? Yes, I live in Los Angeles. Still here, folks. I had to get off the ground. I'm in a penthouse, highest penthouse in Hollywood, and it's nice except for the alarms. I'm not used to that, but nobody's gonna get me up here unless you're Spider-Man. Hello, folks. Let's see here. Where do you suggest meeting quality men? Where there's a paywall? I don't know where you live. Who knows where you live and where the quality men are around you? But just a general rule of thumb is just simply anywhere where there's a paywall. Expensive gyms, monthly subscriptions are expensive, country clubs, yacht clubs, anywhere where there's fees, all right? If they have to pay an annual membership, that's a good bet, all right? There's a paywall for a reason, okay? Keep the riffraff out. So, get in those places somehow. Get you a disguise. Dress up like an employee and jump the fence. Do what you got to do. Just be there, all right? Put yourself in the vicinity, all right? Country clubs are boring. Not with an Aperol Spritz, they aren't. All right? You get to an Aperol Spritz or two, place will light up like Christmas. You'll have a great time. All right? Just sit around, looking around. All right? That's how you do it, folks. Let's see here. My ex wanted me to pay to live in his house. Yeah. Yes, they'll convince a woman. God, my ear is itchy today. I don't know what's going on right there. A man will convince a woman, some poor unfortunate soul, to come move in with him and help him pay his mortgage he was already paying before you got there. And here's the thing. You think that they're even more responsible about it? No. No. Let me tell you, let me paint a picture for you. So a man will be driving a car, a decent car, nothing crazy, decent car. Let's say a Camaro. He's driving himself a Camaro, all right? And then he convinces some poor unfortunate soul to move in with him and charge him rent, half the rent, right? And then suddenly, that man goes from driving a Camaro to what? I don't know, a Hellcat. I don't know, something better. I don't know, a low-end Mercedes or something. Who knows? I don't know. Just suddenly he's driving a Hellcat, all right? And he's walking around all big-chested, like he's the man in his own house, knowing full well that if she moved out today, he couldn't afford the Hellcat anymore. So why are you walking around all big-chested like you did that? When what you really did was trick some woman to come in and alleviate half of your financial pressure from living in your house and the mortgage you were already going to pay anyways. What's with the ego? Did you earn that? Or did you indenture some poor woman? Do you get what I'm saying? Why did you upgrade your car when she moved in? Maybe the woman's a victim in this situation. You see what I'm saying? Or maybe she has all the leverage. Maybe if he raises his voice, he's walking around all big-chested like he's the man with his new Hellcat. But he's one argument away from him not being able to afford the Hellcat anymore. And you should tell him that. Say, if I move out today, you're going to have to return that car. So you better pipe down in my house that I pay for with your attitude and bring down your ego a little bit. Because if I leave, you can't afford the Hellcat. So, who's in control now? That's the answer, folks. He's going to have to return it. Go back to what he was driving. I don't know. Oh man, let's see here. If I made a matchmaking app, it would include their credit scores on all the profiles. Every man would have to put their credit score. It would be a direct partnership with TransUnion. So you know what you're getting into. Because the men will hide that shit. They'll lie to you. They'll go on a first date acting like they got a credit score over 700, knowing full well it's under 4, under 500. You know what I mean? 450 or whatever. And you don't even find that out till 3 months in, after you're fully emotionally invested, that you're going to have to be the cosigner because he could just make the payments, I promise. I can make the payments, I just need a cosigner because I had a little thing with my credit. And now you're all wrapped up in it. Next thing you know, you're signing for that Hellcat. That's what happens, folks. So maybe you should lead with that. I need to know your credit score on the first date, or I don't believe you. All right? I had a grown-ass man ask me to sign for that, for his apartment as a cosigner. Yeah, see what I'm saying? They wait till you're good and hooked, you know? They're already, y'all seeing each other. It's getting a little more serious. Next thing you know, you're the cosigner on his apartment because he had to move. How afraid must you be? You know what I'm saying? When you get that phone call. And you're like, hey, what's up? Hey, not much, just moving. I was just looking around some other places. And listen, I really need your help. Can you co-sign on my apartment? A horror story. You're going to be locked into some commitment with some man you barely know because he didn't lead with that. You see what I mean? You're going to be having awkward conversations with your mother, asking her what you should do. And your mom's going to be like, he asked you to sign on his apartment? Yeah, I don't know what to do. I really like him. And you should listen to your mama when she says run for the hills, because mama's right. You're going to either rip that Band-Aid off now or deal with the consequences later. So you need to run away. Oh, that's right, folks. Mom has been right on each one. She always is. Isn't that annoying? You hate that when you're young, but come to appreciate it when you get older. Wait, hang on. He provides for me, pays for most things, but haven't asked me to be his girlfriend. It will be 2 years in December. Then that should be easy. Just be like, hey, are we in a relationship? And if he's like, no, or I don't know, I just want to see how things go. Say, okay. And hop in your car and drive on over to your other boyfriend's house. And then tell him, could you believe he said that to me? Y'all aren't in a relationship, so tell your other boyfriend about the audacity. All right? Simple as that. See what he thinks. Y'all aren't in a relationship, so hello, folks. Hello, guys. Hi, guys. Hello from New Jersey. You tell them bye. That's right. Hi. Okay, let's see here. I think you should take me out. I'm not a hitman, ma'am. What do you mean take you out? Let's see here. Hi, guys. How to become a black cat. Ma'am, what are you talking about? You're on the wrong live for that. I'm going to describe to you how to become an animal. What do you mean? No idea what you're even talking about. You're talking to a man here. I know nothing about this. Hi, guys. Hello from New York. Can you give a take on, okay, Melissa says, hello from New York. Can you give a take on dating an avoidant? Yes, Melissa, every man in New York is an avoidant. Don't you know this? Don't you already know this? In New York, you can just summon a woman to your door with Tinder. Hook up right then. And then just like magic, poof, they appear right in your door frame. And you hook up immediately. Almost. You get a matcha on the way to hook up. That's how it is in New York. No wonder they're all avoidants, because they can just poof and a woman exists. It's better than an escort service. It's crazy. Just with a dating app. Y'all meet for 15 minutes in a matcha, and then next thing you know, you're knocking boots. All right? So they're all avoidant. Of course they are. You're in the wrong city, ma'am. That's the answer. They're just all avoidant there. Nothing you can do about it. All right? Get used to it or move. Hello, guys. How to show interest without looking desperate. Let's give them the eyes like this. Go like this. That's it. Let's get. Just be nearby and be like, all right? Simple as that. That's it, folks. Like a couple of photos from a week ago, and then don't follow them. See what happens. Maybe he'll DM you. All right? Prune your Instagram first. Make sure it has good pictures, and then just like a couple photos. You know what I mean? See what happens. The TikTok training. Okay, yes, folks. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a TikTok partner, TikTok shop partner. I'm an enterprise partner with TikTok. I teach people how to sell on the platform, and I'm doing a free training on Thursday. If you want to learn how to sell on both posting and lives, I do a free webinar training on Thursday. If you're interested in that, people are making a lot of money on TikTok, selling all kinds of stuff. From y'all see them, those videos. Shoppable videos like mop heads, candies, home goods. We're going into fall right now, so blankets and lamps and stuff like that. All kinds of home goods and cleaning supplies. People are just talking about it, posting about it, making money right now. I'm doing a training on how to do exactly that on Thursday. It's a great opportunity. TikTok live selling and selling on social media is the future for e-commerce, and there's not enough people doing it. So I'm teaching people how to do it, and I'm working with TikTok to do so. So if you're interested in learning how to make some money on the side, it's a good little hustle for now. People are doing great. I have one of my little star babies is making a lot of money selling curling irons right now. She was in my training, and now she's killing the game. So if you're interested in learning how to do it, I'm doing a free training on Thursday. It's the first link in my bio. It's called Earn on TikTok. I'll show you how to do it. He's retired and I work 3 jobs. I'm tired. If you're going to be with a man that isn't working and he's going to be okay with you just working yourself, what's the man for? What do you need him there for? Because you're in my live complaining to me about him. So what? You're just going to have a quiet resentment while you work overtime with a man at your house on your couch that you hate? Is that the life for you? What are you talking about? You need to just take all of his stuff and put it on the lawn and change the locks that you pay for. Like an adult, and get a restraining order. All right? Change your phone number. Okay? Or just be indentured forever. What do you want? Call the cops. Something's happening here. You're not sure. Call the police. They'll help you. File a restraining order. All right? It's crazy. When is your birthday? October 2nd. I'm a Libra. What if the man asks for a prenup? That's just a legal document, man. If he comes to you with papers, you can have your own papers. You can bring your own papers too. You can get a lawyer, draft up a document that says if this doesn't work out, then I get $5 million. So he'll have his paperwork and you can have yours. By the way, that's a common practice in the Jewish community. If it doesn't work out, you get something. You get what I mean? Because of the opportunity that you could have had with another man or another family or whatever, all right? If it doesn't work out, you're owed, okay? So, if he's got paperwork, you can get some too. Something to consider. Okay, hang on. YouTube's question. You got a question here. I'm crushing on this old man, 63. I'm 39, very attractive. I'm shocked that he is going back to his mean, obese, and less than average 60-year-old ex-wife who took half his money. Is this normal? Yes. Yes, it is normal. So for a guy, if a guy is, a guy will go back with it. If they're still in touch with their ex while y'all are dating, that's always a possibility. Some people, I don't quite understand this, where the relationship ends and they're still friends. They still talk on the phone and stuff. That's a very strange that happens for me, at least. No, when people do that, I get that it can happen. It's just strange. It feels odd. All right. But if that is happening, there's always a chance they can go back to their ex, and they might. They have a secret emotional connection with their ex, that they've been through some shit. They have a trauma bond or something. I don't know. But if they're still talking, they're talking about you behind your back. And if that's happening, then that's always the risk. So, nothing you can do about that now, can you? Just next time, if he's still friends with his ex, you need to run for the hills, man. Because what's the alternative? Wait for this to happen again? I hope you listen. If he's not obsessed with you, I don't want it. It's not worth it. Don't you see that? He could just run off with his ex at any given time. He probably still secretly professes their undying love. That's what happens when they're still talking to their ex. All right? Hello, folks. I registered for your live. Yes, I'm doing the live webinar on Thursday on how to make money on TikTok. I'll show you how. What do you think about Tara Yummy and Jake Weber's? I don't know who these people are. I don't keep up with people. I know nothing about this stuff. God, I don't even want to know. Okay. When should I... is it okay for older women to lie about their age when dating? Robin says. If you're not planning to have kids, Robin, because you're on the other side of that, they don't need to know anything. You should take that shit to your grave. What do they need to know? Why do they need to know? Who are you? Are you the bank? Why are you asking? What does it matter to you? If you're not having his kids, does it matter? Maybe you shouldn't even ask. Maybe a lady should have their secrets. You get what I'm saying? Mind your business, all right? I've been 35 for years, and that's it. That's all you need to know, all right? Just take that shit to your grave. Does it matter? As long as you're 35 to them, doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Yes, you know what I mean. Good. That's right. I'm just checking. I want to make sure you understand me. That's another. Should we tell men what we do for our careers? That's another thing. Why are you asking? What do you want to know so badly? Mind your business. I'm 35 and I don't do anything. I need money. I need your money. You got any? You got any extra to spare? I'm expensive. Mind your business. Don't ask where I'm going all day. You don't know. You don't need to know. I got to do my skincare and I got to exercise. I'll see you when I see you. All right? How do you think I stay 35 forever? Why you want to know? Are you sizing me up? Trying to figure out how much I can contribute to your household? The answer is none. I'm squirreling it away. All right? I got a lock box. I put stuff in there and a sock under my bed. Okay? You don't even need to know. It's my rainy day fund. That's what I'm doing. Working on that. Mind your business. That's how you do it, folks. Oh, man. What are your thoughts about insecure man? He's always jealous that other men are chasing after me. What does he expect? If you're a woman that's attractive, what does he expect? Does he think that men aren't going to find you attractive and want you? What do you mean? If he's attracted to you, he must know that other men find you attractive. If they didn't find you attractive, he probably wouldn't be attracted to you at all. So, what's he jealous about? He's jealous about what he's attracted to? Get real. Grow up. Also, by the way, grow up. The fuck? What do you expect? So you can't help what God gave you. Just because men want what God gave you, you can't help that. So, he's gonna have to trust you to navigate that on your own. All right? And if he's so worried about it, why doesn't he put a big shiny rock on it? All right? To ward off all the broke men. If you put a big ass rock on your hand, that's clinically proven to blind all the broke guys away. All right? He won't have to worry about them chasing so hard because you're going to look expensive because it's 6 or more carats. Don't you see what I'm saying? So, if he would just stop pussyfooting around and commit, then he wouldn't have to be so jealous. All right? That sounds like a him problem. Maybe he should step up. What are you jealous about? Your own lack of commitment? Something to think about. Hello, folks. I don't know what's going on Instagram, but I don't have any more chats on Instagram. Sorry. Do you ever give advice for men? Yeah. When men ask me questions, I very rarely get questions from men anymore. I used to only get questions from men. It used to be a different show. But now it's on the other side because everybody's so nosy. They want to know what men think. So here we are. I don't mind though. Hold on. I see the effort, but he keeps messing up. He said he would just let me go if I broke up with him. If he's not committed to you, ma'am, you're single. Don't you see that? Until you're married, you're single. Don't you get it? Until your tax filings say different, you're single and you should act accordingly. All right? Who are you beholden to? A man that won't commit to you? What does that do for you? What does that do for you long term? Are you now just 10 years older and still single? What is that going to mean for you? Think about it. So, why are you answering to a man that won't commit to you? He's going to just let you go? Great. So just get another boyfriend. Someone that might not let you go. You get what I mean? Oh man. Do you think accomplishments are cool? Or you don't care? What? Do I think accomplishments are cool? What are you talking about? It's cool when people accomplish things. Hi. Hello. I need advice. My rich man doesn't want more kids. What do I do? Is that really up to him, Erica? You know, it's always been easy for women to trap him. So, is it really up to him? You know? Unless he gets a procedure, is it really even up to him at this point? Oopsie, we just had a happy accident. Since when was it up to him? I don't know. Something to think about. Oh, man. Newly single, 24-year-olds. And I haven't been single in 8 years. My goodness. There's a whole world in front of you. Good luck. What do you think about intimacy before marriage? Well, let's put it this way. What happens if you get past the I do's or whatever, sign the government documents or whatever, and then you realize you're married to a strawberry? What then? Straight to the courthouse? File and divorce that day? What are you going to do? Maybe you should try before you buy. Maybe you should find out if you're married to an eggplant or a strawberry before you commit, lest you have a lifetime of disappointment. All right? You could be dissatisfied for the rest of your life if you don't know what's going on with Mr. Strawberry. All right? So, you might want to spin the block at least once before you commit. All right? Do a little test drive or whatever, just to be sure. Because you got 35 more years left of this. So you better enjoy the ride. All right? Make sure you get leather seats and everything. All right? Make sure it's nice. I hope that helps, folks. All right, that's my time, guys. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. We will see you on Thursday for the Thursday show at 5. And for the rest of you who want to learn how to make some money on TikTok, I work with TikTok directly. Y'all want to make money selling those shoppable videos, selling cleaning supplies, home goods. It's a great opportunity right now. People from starting TikTok accounts from scratch and making a killing. Just yapping about their favorite products, their new wine bottle opener that they got. If you can do that kind of thing, you will kill the game with this. If you're interested in learning how, I'm going to do a free training on Thursday after my show. Sign up with the link in my bio. Okay? Thanks, everybody, for joining me. We will see you guys there. And for the rest of you, we'll see you on the next show. All right. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye. Bye, Instagram.